Hi guys, Alina is here. Welcome to my channel, and today I will be showing you this amazing, simple holiday look. First of all, I'm going to prep my skin with Rejuvenate Oil by Monat. This is my favorite oil to prep my skin. It has anti-aging benefits too and will keep my skin hydrated. Then I'm going with the Benefit Professional Pore Minimizing Primer to just smooth anything, and the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This foundation has been one of my favorites lately. It just blends so easily, and it actually lasts all day, which I really want my makeup to be lasting all day and not to crease, not to go anywhere, not to melt. So I would say this foundation has really stood the test of time for me, so I'm really enjoying it. Haven't used it in summer, so I'll keep you posted, but in winter so far I really like it. It's not completely matte and it's medium coverage, medium to full, so you can build your own coverage with it as well. And the Too Faced Sculpting Concealer is really nice as well. It does have quite a bit of coverage, but it's not cakey. It's not going to crease in your under eye area, so I'm really enjoying that one as well. And I use the MAC Studio Fix Concealer just to cover some spots or imperfections that I have on my skin. And I'm just blending everything in with the Beauty Blender, my favorite tool of all times. I don't even know how people lived without this tool before it was actually invented. Honestly, yes, you can achieve quite a good finish with some makeup brushes, but this one is a lifesaver. And then I set everything with the Marc Jacobs Finish Line Coconut Setting Powder. I really like it as well. And I'm not going to really contour my face. I'm just going to add some bronzer. I'm using MAC Mineralized Skin Finish for this. I'm just going over the areas where the sun would naturally hit my face. And I'm going to sculpt my eyebrows with Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. This is probably one of my favorite products for the eyebrows. I honestly, for my clients, I do have a powder palette by Anastasia and I use it a lot as well. But for myself, I just like the dip brow. It just gives a pretty natural finish. I do not sculpt them too much, just fill in wherever I need the eyebrows to be filled. And the Benefit Give Me Eyebrow Gel. And then I'm going to prime my eyelids with MAC Paint Pot in Indian Wood. It is a really pretty color. Honestly, if you were just to put it all over your lids and just leave it as it is and leave out the door, you could totally do this. And then I'm going to use the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette, and I'm going to start with the color. It's called Looky at My Cookie. What a fun name for a color. I'm just going to concentrate on the outer V, and I will also apply this color under my eyes. You can't really see much of this color, but it's just a very subtle. It just gives it a definition, and then we're just going to build it up from there. Then I'm going with the color. It's called Spice is Nice. It's kind of that bright orangey color, and I'm just going to blend it in really nicely. And I'm concentrating again on the outer V kind of shape of the outer lid and blending everything. I'm just going with the clean brush and blend everything out really nicely, so I do not have any harsh lines on my lids, and I add a little bit more of that color. And then I'm going in with a darker brown color. It's called Gingerbread, and I'm just basically creating the depth and dimension, just layering the colors. I like to start with a lighter color and then go gradually towards the darker color. And honestly, you can finish it off on a lighter color, or you can go all the way to black or really, really dark brown. It's really up to you what you're comfortable with. But for this particular look, I'm layering these three colors for now using the Gingerbread Spice palette. I really, really enjoy this palette. The colors are so pigmented and so beautiful. Just gorgeous. And then I'm just cleaning everything up with a clean brush, clean blending brush. And then I'm going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, one of my older ones, but I really, really love it. And the color is called Cocoa Truffle. This is a matte dark brown color, and I'm just packing it into the outer V again, just kind of defining that shape and creating more dimension. I really like that color. It is not too warm, not too cool. It's kind of like in between, a neutral tone, and I think it would look absolutely gorgeous on anyone. Like a really, really nice color. And then I'm going to start shaping that gold. I'm packing that gold, that's called Chocolate Gold, from the Chocolate Gold palette, in the inner corner of my eyes. Just kind of starting with that one. Look how pigmented it is. It's just such a gorgeous shade. And then I'm transitioning to the Gingerbread Spice palette and use the Warm and Toasty. It's a little bit of a darker shade of gold, and it has a little bit of a gold, like rose gold shimmer to it. So it is, I think it's a really pretty transition. It's a very subtle transition. And then I'm packing the color that's called Bake It Till You Make It, and it is the beautiful rose gold color. I am absolutely obsessed with everything rose gold, as you can already tell. And this color is just amazing. And then I'm taking this pretty Frostbite Me color and just apply a little bit in the inner corner of the eye, and it just instantly opens up the eyes. It just adds that really, really nice pop. And then basically what I do, I take a flat brush and repeat all the steps that I did on the upper lid, on the lower lid. So I'm going again with that really pretty rosy tone that's called Look at My Cookie, and then I'm going to go with the orangey one that's called Spice is Nice, and then the gingerbread, and then I'm going to transition to the Chocolate Gold palette and pack that Cocoa Truffle dark brown color on the lower lid. So I'm just basically connecting the dots so everything is seamless and nice. And then I'm just adding a little bit of that chocolate gold color from the Chocolate Gold palette, and I take a blending brush and just blend everything in together so I don't see any harsh lines. Then I'm going to go with that black color called Decadent. And what I do, I'm not going to do much with this color. I'm just basically packing it along my lash line. It is just going to create a little bit of definition to the eyelid, to the upper eyelid before I'm applying mascara, but I'm not going to do much. And I'm using my favorite Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. It has been my favorite lately. Wears all day, does not transfer, does not run, and does not give any fallout, and yeah, defines my eyelashes really nicely. I'm just finishing it up, and I'm going to line my inner waterline with a MAC concealer pencil. It just opens up the eyes really nicely, makes them look less tired, and for tired moms like me, honestly, that's a lifesaver. And then the blush is an oldie, but one of my favorites. It's called Style by MAC. It's just a very pretty color. And for highlight, I'm going to use the Becca and Jaclyn Hill palette. The Champagne Pop highlighter. Such a beautiful palette. I'm almost out of the Champagne Pop. And then for the lips, obviously, since it's holiday look, I'm going to use this pretty amazing metallic-y always on liquid lipstick by Smashbox in the color Man Eater. This shade is absolutely stunning. I think it will look pretty on anyone. And then I'm taking the MAC concealer Mineral Royal Skin Finish in Lightscapade just to make my Cupid's bow more defined and just highlight it and make a little pop in the inner corners and also under the eyebrows. And I'm finishing this look off with the MAC Fix Plus, and here we go. This is the first look that is finished. So now we're going to try and take the soft look to a more glamorous look that is more appropriate for, you know, holiday parties, going out, having fun. So stay tuned for what I'm going to do with this look to spice it up a little bit. Now we're going to transition this look to a more glam one. I'm just going to take like a little buffer brush or like pencil brush you can take for this look, and I'm just taking that decadent black color from the chocolate gold palette, and I'm just packing it into my outer V just to create even more depth and even more dimension to the eye and just make it a little bit darker. So the darker you go, the more dramatic your eyes will look. So I'm taking the flat brush and doing the same thing on the lower lash line. So basically in that outer corner, I'm just connecting the black color. I'm not making it too black, so this look is not going to be too dark since we already have a dramatic lips. So I'm not going to make it something out of this world and out too dark. So I'm taking my blending brush and I am just connecting everything with that brown color so that I don't see a harsh transition. And so basically now I'm repeating the same step on the other eye. So black color, packing it in the outer V, and then I'm just going to connect the dots, and I'm just going to blend it out with my blending brush, whatever is left, and that beautiful brown color in Cocoa Truffle, and the flat brush in the lower lash line. I'm just packing that black color really close to my lashes. I'm not really dragging it down too much, so it's not, you know, like it's not too obvious, but it just defines my eyes more. And I'm picking up a little bit of that brown color on my on my brush, and same thing, I'm just blending everything out a little bit more so I don't see any harsh lines, harsh transitions. And just connecting the dots a little bit with that rose gold color as well. Like I say all the time, you probably keep hearing me say that all the time, that I'm just connecting everything and I don't want to see any harsh lines or harsh transitions in any of my eye looks. I just like when it's all blended and it's all seamless. It almost looks like one color transitions into another one. And then I'm just going to add another layer of mascara. I'm not going to wear falsies for this look, but if you are comfortable with wearing false eyelashes, this is where you would apply the false eyelashes as well. And then I'm going to add a little bit of glitter, obviously, because for holiday season, who does not love glitter? Like, come on, I love glitter. So I'm not going to make it too glittery, but I'm just going to add a little bit pop with that Glitter Pop eyeliner by Too Faced. And what I'm doing, I'm just basically creating a small line along my upper lash line, and I'm doing the same thing in the inner corner of the eye in my lower lash line, and I'm just going to connect everything with the inner V shape, kind of the inner eyes, inner corner of the eyes. Oh, it's just so beautiful. It just, that little pop of sparkle just makes the whole look so much more glam and so much more beautiful. And then I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Holiday Palette, and I'm just going to apply this pretty gold color with my finger. I find that I'm using my fingers lots when applying glittery colors. So here we go. This is the second look. Hope you liked it. Hopefully you enjoyed watching my video, and see you next time.